Some zodiac signs are under the protection of not just spiritual forces, but the most powerful angels, whose protection is felt throughout life. These angels are not abstract images, but creatures with specific tasks, names and energy aimed at strengthening the will, intuition and destiny of a person. Today you will find out which angel is behind your zodiac sign, and why it is he who is able to change not only your life, but also the karma of an entire family. We have compiled a rating of the strongest angels for each sign, from those who give a person fortitude in the face of trials, to those who open the way to material and spiritual ascension. Stay to the end. You will learn the name of the angel to whom you should address. If you feel that the topic is close to you and you want to know more about your protection, subscribe to the channel. Here you will find not entertaining forecasts, but real knowledge based on ancient esotericism. Write your sign in the comments and see if your angel matches the one you felt next to you in difficult moments. Let's start analyzing the rating of the strongest angels by zodiac sign, without guesswork, directly and to the point. The first sign is Virgo. Among all the signs of the zodiac, it is Virgo that is under the special protection of an angel whose name is Casiel. This is not just a guardian angel. This is a strict and precise curator who directs the life of Virgos with mathematical precision. He does not give any concessions and does not tolerate chaos. His strength is in control, clarity, and constant internal discipline. It is thanks to him that representatives of this sign have developed the ability to see weak points in other people's and their own plans, to recognize lies in details and make decisions based on subtle logical intuition. Casiel protects Virgo not with fire and sword, but with a clear system into which chaos cannot penetrate. His influence is manifested in the obsessive need to analyze, organize, and structure everything. Through this mental discipline, the angel not only guides Virgo, but also closes her off from destructive vibrations from the outside. In moments of great tension, when emotions take over, it is he who returns Virgo to sobriety and a point of balance. This angel does not give impulses, but crystal clear signals. He speaks in numbers, coincidences, logical patterns. Under his influence, Virgo can see a danger that has not yet happened, or prepare for changes that no one even suspects. That is why Virgos are often one step ahead. They are not clairvoyants, but their angel makes them look at the essence. Casiel is also responsible for purity, thoughts, actions, intentions. He does not forgive double standards. If Virgo goes against her nature, the angel retreats. But as soon as she returns to order and honesty, the protection increases. His power works imperceptibly, but accurately. He does not save you from falls, but he makes sure that every blow is a lesson, after which you rise stronger. It is this angel that makes Virgo who she is, a person who can turn chaos into order, weakness into strength, doubt into a plan. His energy is the mental framework within which Virgo can grow, develop, and conquer. And the closer she is to the structure, the stronger his protection. The second sign is Gemini. Among all the air signs, it is the representative of Gemini who receives protection from one of the most active and all-seeing angels, Rahael. This angel can instantly recognize lies, deception, manipulation, and subtle games of consciousness. He stands behind Gemini in moments when they need to be one step ahead, and gives them not just intuition, but an analytical sense that turns the words of others into deciphered codes. Rahael acts through information. He speeds up thinking, builds logical connections, gives a chance to learn the non-obvious, and bypass the traps set by ill wishers. Under his protection, Gemini often become the owners of knowledge that others do not have. They seem to sense where the situation will turn, and act before everything happens. However, Rahael gives not only intelligence, he accompanies those Gemini who are ready to learn and pass on knowledge. He amplifies the voice, literally. Therefore, among the representatives of this sign, there are often the strongest speakers, writers, journalists, speakers, bloggers. Everything that is said by the lips of a Gemini under the influence of Rahael has the power of influence, hypnosis, and influence on the fate of others. When periods of energy instability occur, this angel gives access to dreams where a warning comes. He also protects during travel, especially unplanned ones. If Gemini suddenly decides to change the route, deviate from the plan, or take a risk, this is often done under an invisible push from Rahael. The second angel, acting on Gemini pointwise but powerfully, Yael. He is responsible for connections, people. Through him, meetings occur that change lives. He pushes towards the right acquaintances, protects from betrayal of friends, and cleanses the social circle of those who hide their true intentions. Yael often gives Gemini the key to money, but not in the form of luck, but in the form of a contact, an idea, a phrase heard from a person. He forms a special zone of attraction to people with power. Sometimes it looks like an accident, a random call, correspondence, an unplanned meeting. But at the moment when Gemini opens up to change, Yael introduces a figure into their life that plays a decisive role. These two angels together create double armor. One gives mental speed, the other, socio-energetic protection. And this is where the union of Gemini with heaven is especially bright. They do not need protection from enemies. They recognize them long before the attack. They do not need a shield. Their angels give them a sword. Gemini, connected to the energy of these two bright entities, become energy conductors. Their words heal. Their texts open consciousness. Their advice changes lives. That is why they are called messengers, because through them angels speak directly to this world. The third sign is Leo. A Leo representative has a powerful heavenly protection built around the energy of the angel Michael. This is one of the most powerful archangels, and he does not just protect, he leads into battle. Under his protection, Leo receives the strength to not be afraid of loneliness, condemnation, or pressure. Michael strengthens the will, makes the spine energetically strong, and forms an aura that puts pressure on enemies even before physical contact. Archangel Michael gives Leo the ability to act with confidence, even if the situation is unclear. He influences decisions, forcing Leo to choose the path of strength, not weakness. It is thanks to him that many Leos become impenetrable in times of trials. They do not lose heart. They begin to act. And this fire inside is the direct influence of Michael. But not only one archangel accompanies Leo. The second most powerful is the angel Hamiel. He activates intuitive wisdom, which in Leo manifests itself through actions. When Hamiel is around, Leo begins to see right through people. He understands who is lying, who is being hypocritical, who is acting out of fear, and who is strong in spirit. Hamiel strengthens the moral compass and gives the opportunity to make choices that lead to leadership, not only in the outside world, but also on the inner level. It is this angel who opens the way for Leo to power that cannot be taken away. This is an influence built not on fear, but on respect. That is why Leos led by Hamiel are admired. They may not say anything, but their presence is felt. Hamiel's specialty is to open a portal to destiny. With him, Leo not only achieves results, he reaches the level of a mission. During such periods, representatives of this sign dramatically change their field of activity, become spiritual mentors, unite people, create communities. All this is not accidental. This is the activation of his influence. In moments of weakness, when Leo feels disappointed or lonely, the third angel, Anael, turns on. He gives a balance between strength and softness. Through him, feelings, sincerity, and love come into Leo's life. He cleanses from pride and allows one to accept the care of others. This angel is needed not for battle, but for healing. Three angels, Michael, Hamiel, and Aniel, form an impenetrable heavenly triad for Leo. One leads into battle, the second directs to spiritual heights, the third gives warmth and restoration. With such accompaniment, Leo is not just strong, he becomes invincible. The fourth sign is Sagittarius. The patron of Sagittarius is the powerful angel Joffel, the messenger of truth, wisdom, and expansion of horizons. His strength is not in restraint, but in the guiding impulse. It is Joffel who fills Sagittarius with that inner fire that makes him move forward, even when everyone else stops. He is not just a guardian, but an inspirer who opens up knowledge, roads, ideas, and sudden insights to Sagittarius. Joffel never pushes by force. He gives signs to those who are ready for them. Sagittarius's perception of these signs is heightened. He can feel that the time has come to go, change, jump. Joffel guides him through thoughts, books, sudden phrases in conversation, symbols on the street. His language is a flow of synchronicities. And if Sagittarius is in the flow, the angel reveals incredible opportunities to him. The power of Joffel is manifested in the expansion of consciousness. Under his influence, Sagittarius feels the need to learn, study, travel. This is the angel of all great changes. He gives protection in new countries, helps to find people, the necessary resources, information. He is especially active in moments of transition, when you need to step over fear and trust your inner vector. Joffel is not a patron angel of comfort. His task is to lead. He burns the old, making room for the new. It is thanks to him that Sagittarius is able to see higher, feel further, and act more boldly. But the angel requires honesty. As soon as Sagittarius loses integrity, the protection weakens. Then the falls begin, painful, but cleansing. This angel enhances Sagittarius's ability to see connections that are inaccessible to others. Under his influence, ideas are born that are ahead of their time. He activates the ability to predict trends, understand complex concepts, and inspire others to move. This is not a keeper of order. This is a guide to the unknown. And the more Sagittarius trusts his fire, the louder the voice of Joffel sounds. The fifth sign is Capricorn. The angel who patronizes Capricorn is named Casiel, one of the strictest and at the same time, the strongest angels of the heavenly hierarchy. His mission is discipline, steadfastness, and structure. Casiel does not give easy help. He demands responsibility, maturity, and strict adherence to the internal law. But it is he who provides Capricorn with incredible endurance, resistance to difficulties, and the ability to achieve the impossible. Casiel is the energy of limitation, but not in punishment, but in concentration. He helps to focus, filter out the unnecessary close emotions if they interfere with the matter. His influence makes Capricorn strong not due to external pressure, but through internal self-discipline. He turns chaos into a goal and pain into fuel for growth. When everyone gives up, Capricorn goes forward. Because Casiel does not allow you to stop, this angel guards the boundaries. He does not let random people into Capricorn's field, does not allow them to waste their time on empty things. His protection works like a filter system. Everything unnecessary is cut off. Everything important is concentrated. Thanks to him, representatives of the sign are able to climb the most difficult stairs without losing direction. His strength is the energy of eternal ascent. Casiel also controls time. He helps Capricorn choose the right moment, not to rush, wait until everything comes together as accurately as possible. He teaches patience, endurance, strategic thinking. This is not an angel of inspiration. This is an angel of results. His energy is cold but stable. He does not prevent you from falling, but guarantees that Capricorn will rise higher than before. In the presence of Casiel, Capricorn gains strength that cannot be broken. He becomes a figure that inspires respect without words. And the more internal honesty, the more powerful this angel works. His presence is felt in situations where endurance, tough decisions, precision, and cold calculation are needed. Casiel does not save, he builds, and makes Capricorn one of the most unbending signs of the zodiac.